I didn't want to mention the exhibition theme, but seriously,
closure.
It's a closure.
Yeah.
And then you got the closure, and then I was like.
So you trying to get rid of like loads of stuff?
Yeah.
I'm doing the same thing, like
Yeah.
minimalism. Maybe not minimalism, but like
I'm trying to
just like declutter my life.
Yeah.
Because I've realised, well, I think OCD. Like speaking to a therapist, she was like, you just need to like
cut up.
get like. I find you were like, I was explaining, she was like, you get overwhelmed by like being in spaces with lots of shit, and I was like, yeah. She was like, you need to declutter, label declutter, like visual declutter, get rid of stuff that isn't serving you.
Yeah.
Like you should be having things. She was like, as horrible as that sounds, that does translate to friendships.
Yeah.
Like, and that's okay. Like you've had a great time with people around you.
Yeah.
But if things aren't serving you and things aren't like good for you in life,
yeah,
that's okay. You can move on. And I was like, you're so right.
I move on so many of my friendship. I mean, like
people change.
Yeah.
Like you want people to bring you up.
Yeah.
And bring the best things out of you and inspire you.
I know.
Not like a dead weight that's like, oh God, like you just find your people.
Yeah. I want to kind of, a bit like mix with your old stuff.
Yeah, this is like perfect.
I think it's really cute.
I think it's beautiful.
I think it's beautiful.
To your own horn, it's beautiful.
My the word.
Yes.
I'm just looking for my ink.
Within like the sphere of music, I have a few friends and I've said to them, I've called them out, I was like, you're meant to be here to have fun, not to like stand at the back of a dance floor and chat someone's ear off for 6 hours.
Seriously.
But whenever I see myself kind of in music, like my friends always ask me, I think more about me like interviewing people, like sitting at a talk show and talking to musicians and DJs, whilst also being a DJ, but I like the conversational manner of it outside of the dance floor and actually exploring like, right, what is it that draws you to this? Like, how do you stay motivated? It's like, great, I can watch you perform, but it's like, beyond that, what makes you you? Like, it's got to be more than just the music. Like, it's the people on the dance floor. Yeah. Is it how you're making someone feel on a dance floor? Or is it just like, you actually generally just love, like this has been your whole life, your parents' life, and you've fallen into it? But then there's also like the community side of it. It's like, actually, this is my life. All of, like I always say, all of my best friends I've met on dance floors, which is just like, when I actually think about it, it's kind of crazy. So it's like, there is obviously a huge community aspect of it, and I want to explore it. I feel like as well you just get more enjoyment out of life.
Yes.
Like,
I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Which is what everyone should want.
It looks like just some stills on.
It looks perfect.
Yeah, just some stills and then we're done.
It's in character.
Yeah, we can have a little break. Okay, one more. I will just focus on the touch.
This is my ink. I want to run to the tattoo shop there, just ask them if I can borrow some.
That's nice
just
when
for
you have
today.
one not too far.
Yeah. You can feel like strongly like there's a past of my life, and then there's a new kind of because I'm using kind of a new.
I thought sort of like my first tattoo in my life is also like kind of it's like related to so many things kind of happening in my life like a few years ago, and it's like one of the motivation, like maybe the biggest motivation that made me move from China to study in UK, like in London. So it's a saying from a band, like a British band that I was really into. Their name is Blur. I think I was being like very devoted and like to them. Like I didn't spend a lot of money, but still like it's like emotionally very devoted into their music and like the whole kind of fantasy I had about London, about life in London, about music scene in London, or like independent music, like industry in general, like culture, everything. There are many ways that people can like fall in love with a culture. Like when people say,
talk about
like,
culture.
Yeah, like I really love your culture. I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
but,
like what part you like?
Yes, like what about my culture, or like how much do you know to say you love your culture? First couple of months or like the first year in London was like kind of everything I ever dreamed about. And then yeah, what could be more exciting than like your like the band that you love is like going back together, and then you're actually just like here to witness. You don't even need to travel like all the way from China and like through the continent. Like you're just here.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a lot of people that like, especially like how crazy they were about something, but like how detached they were after maybe a certain point. Shit, I'm still thinking about all the references from like song like Oasis and stuff. There's like please don't put your life in a band, like in the hand of a rock and roll band. And I think that's very real. Like I no longer want to put my life in the hand of a rock and roll band, or like all these rock culture references, whatever. Like I have my own way of like engaging with what's going on in London.
Impressed by the way. And everyone. I mean, I wouldn't like diagnose her with like anything. I think this problem on for like a week, and then she came back, and I found something was, and then I'm pretty sure I have this, I don't know if it's a kind of syndrome or something, of like wanting to be like an artist since like I was young. Me. I think this comes from my father. That so my father is like a literature teacher, so he's the one that like made me watch a lot of movies when I was a kid and like introduced me with like directors and a kind of movie that like I really liked. At the same time, having like I don't know if it's a word in English, but sacralizing, like making art so much that like I felt like if I didn't come with something perfect the first time, it would mean that I have no talent, and then like talent is something that you have or you don't have, which is kind of dumb. I mean, it's true, but it's not true at the same time. And for me, it makes it that like it's very hard for me to like start something when it comes to creation. It gets better now because like I like to do small stuff. Like for example, being like, oh, I'll just get my camera and we're gonna film this together and like no big deal. And then we'll see what we do with it. Which for me means like trying to understand what like first what I'm good at, like really, and also what I enjoy doing.
I would say it's very different from the last time.
Nice. You did a lot as well, right?
Huh?
No, you did a lot as well, right?
I think it's a lot. I think it's quite a lot, but we can, I mean, this is just my concept right now.
It was just, I could tell like you were drawing a lot.
I was just like, okay, I'm just going to draw and then we'll see.
You
Okay.
like it?
I like it. I very like it.
What do I enjoy like spending time on, for example?
Makes you happy.
Yeah, what makes me happy, what makes like the time I'm spending on stuff like going fast or like being like, oh, like yeah, I had a good time doing this.
Yes.
And not trying probably to fit in something that like I imagined since I was since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And being like, oh yeah, I actually like to do this. I enjoy like spending time on this or this.
Yeah.
And I think that's the first part of the process, which is actually, it's pretty freeing once you like try to like, accept and find those stuff. And then like you can really like spend time on stuff that like makes you happy. Same for like people that like you spend time with too. Like finding people that you actually like spend time with. So I think it's nice.
Okay, so can I?
Chloe, you also take a picture?
Yeah, she's filming just a little bit.
I'm almost done. I'll give it you the whole space.
I want some emotion about your head.
You want some emotion about my head? What do you mean?
Emotion.
Emotional head.
What's emotional?
Great. You got it. You already got it.
Maybe I copy you. Can you give me some emotion
Yeah.
face?
Yeah.
What's emotion face?
Like, there's something, like, you know. But you already got it.